Take accountability of your life right now. Wherever you listen to this, answer this question for me. Were you watching fireworks standing or sitting? Welcome back, everybody. A live, fresh, new episode of the Net Positive Podcast. We in the studio, baby. Alex is here. Easton is here. Cam in the back on the ones and twos. Who's on the ones and twos now?
Oh, that's right. Who's on ones, who's on
technically,
twos?
Who's on ones and twos?
Technically, I would say probably Cam's on ones. Easton's still on twos.
Easton's on twos.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, Easton's on twos.
Yeah.
Welcome back. We in the building. Everybody's freshly tanned up.
Yeah.
You know what? I came back with July 4th. Everybody's excited about the country, but not everybody.
Not everybody.
Yeah, not everybody.
Yeah.
Let me say this up top, dude. And welcome back, everybody. Unbelievable episode last week. Welcome to all the new listeners.
Yeah.
Kirk Herb Street, they're coming in. Unbelievable episode. Go back and listen to it if you want. I just got an email from a kid that said he found the podcast started from the beginning, not went back.
Oh,
he liked
like
it.
had us day one.
Found it recently. And instead of going backwards, just went all started.
160 episodes.
And just he's nice, like dialed
dude.
in.
That's sweet.
That's dialed in.
Yeah, so he knows all the inside jokes.
Yeah, he knows everything. I wonder if there's what we should do? You know how like if you get like I got those YouTube plaques on my wall back home. Like if you get up 100,000 subscribers, they send you. We should have a if you listen to every one, like nice, send you something. Yeah,
you should have to take a test.
Yeah, like a citizenship
test.
Yeah,
and put it on your wall.
Yeah,
you'd be
take
like,
a test. And if you pass it, we'll send you that plaque.
And it's got to be you can't somehow you can't know the questions beforehand.
No,
there's no studying. You just have to say here's all the
I really like that idea.
Yeah,
you gotta do it live, like on a Zoom call. Like I'm gonna be the test proctor. Like
Ooh, nice.
Hey, where you looking?
It'll be like what? AI can't help you with that. Could they?
No, not yet.
If you said they could. If you said how does the boys from the Net Positive Podcast feel about mini libraries or tipping, they could probably find that.
You gotta get more like you gotta.
Yeah,
we
gotta go deeper.
You gotta go deeper than that.
What was the outcome of your girl's conservative or something?
Yeah,
like
how
that.
did that resolve?
Yeah. What's she doing?
I don't
now?
even remember.
What's she doing now? I think she's married now.
Nice.
Yeah, I think she's doing great.
Love that.
Oh, welcome in, everybody. July 4th, coming off a hot week. Dude, let me just say this up top. This has been getting to me, and this is speaking. Where's the camera? Who should I speak to? Here?
That one, yeah.
That one, yeah.
Okay. This applies to if you have a boat and you invite one of us to it. Do we want to go on boats?
Yes.
Yeah, we like boats. Yeah. We are interested in boats. We are joyous to receive an invitation for a boat. You got to tell us what kind of boat you got. Mm-hmm. If it's coming from a stranger, like, dude, hey, come on the boat. What kind of boat? Mm-hmm. If you said, here's my invitation to my house, you know what I'm going to do? Look up that house. What kind of house? Am I going to a trailer park? Am I going to a mansion? At least I know the neighborhood. I can get a general idea. If a boat is such a commitment. Hey, meet us at Jason Aldean's. Got it. Meet us on Broadway. Got it. We're going to the fireworks. Got it. I'll bring a blanket. He might be drinking. He might not be drinking. They might be watching the fireworks. They might be chasing their kids around. It's fine. A boat for the day is such a commitment. I need to know who's going to be there. I need to know who's going on it, and I need to know what kind of boat we're working with.
Yes.
Also, I do not make us ask. Because if you're like, hey, you want to go on the boat? What kind of boat you got?
Yeah.
I'm not asking that.
No, you're the bad guy.
Yeah, I'm not asking that. Nor am I asking if you're like, hey, you want to come over to my house for a party, who's going? That's a jerk thing to ask. Because then if they don't have the answers you want, then you're oh, I'm busy. Send me a photo of your boat. You can't do that.
It's tough though, because I don't think you should be the bad guy for asking that question.
That's what I'm saying.
It should be a perfectly normal question to ask. But you're right. As a boat owner, you should disclose.
I'm talking to the boat
unprompted.
owners. Yeah.
You should have to disclose.
And send a photo of the boat.
Do you want to come on the boat? Picture of you with the boat.
Picture of you in the boat.
Selfie with the boat.
Picture of the kind of people that are in your boat. What if you go, hey, you want to come on the boat? Cool, it's my wife, my aunt and uncle, and my parents. We're going out. This is I love this country. I'm celebrating the independence of this beautiful country. I can't spend 6 hours out here.
Yeah.
And you can't come back either. You can't be like, oh, actually, hold on. Can you take me back to the dock?
The inability to go back to the dock ruins the boat
It's
for me.
such a commitment.
Yeah,
that's
it's a
what you
lot.
don't. Yeah. So if you go, I need to see is it a skiff? Is it a fishing boat? Is it a yacht? Is it is it a pontoon? I need to know what kind of boat we're working with.
What are
here.
you most likely to get on? Type of boat.
July 4th?
What type of boat for July 4th is best?
Pontoon.
Yeah.
I think so too, right?
No
Unquestionably.
question.
Undisputed.
Yeah.
Unanimous.
Yeah.
In Nashville, pontoon.
Pontoon.
No.
Anywhere. Pontoon.
Yeah, if you're in LA,
Covered pontoon.
covered pontoon.
Yeah. Uncovered pontoon,
Lights out.
that's basically just a stovetop.
Yeah, you might
You're just frying
as
away.
well be out there. Covered pontoon. You ever been in like a not a speedboat, but the boat where you pull the
tubes?
the
T-boat or whatever?
There's
Yeah.
two. If you're trolling out, there's 2 giant tubes on there. Hey, move around. Hold on, let me get my. Hold on. Oh, you got your sandals on. Take your whole.
Yeah.
Your legs are up against another guy.
Yeah.
Another man.
Yeah, just calf to calf.
Yeah, just shirt, dude. Shirtless. You don't think you touched shoulders.
Yeah.
Yeah. Can you rub some suntan lotion on me? No, Greg. Because Madison and Dylan are tubing.
Yeah, I'd say probably though if someone invites me onto their boat for July 4th and I've never been on their boat on a non-holiday, I'm probably not going on the holiday.
Ooh.
Because a lot of dangerous things can happen on a boat.
Yeah.
And the 4th of July, the danger rises a bit more for
does.
obvious
Yeah.
reasons.
It's a little bit more great
Because of the
point.
freedom.
Great point.
So I don't know
Yeah.
if I'm gonna just go ahead and
celebrating more
yeah.
freedom.
Yeah.
Is that what you're talking about?
Yes,
Yeah.
exactly. Yeah.
Yeah. So you're gonna if you own a boat, you're gonna need to do a little like a little soft launching in April.
Yeah.
Test drive.
A little.
Give me a
little-
taste.
Yeah. See who's. But I will say if you've been out on so and so's boat, I'll ask you about the boat.
Yes.
The other who's been out on this boat. I got 3. I don't want to brag up top. I'm doing pretty well socially. Non-solicited boat invites.
So, hey,
And I mean, hey, it's
solid,
freedom.
bro.
It's
Very
America.
nice.
It's
Very
America.
nice.
It's
Congrats.
America.
Yeah, that's awesome. Good year.
But yeah, good year socially.
Yeah, it's been a good year. Yeah.
but I go, I don't think we can make it.
Okay.
I just said I didn't even go down I'd ask what kind of boat situation. But I do know my buddy. I have my buddy Dusty Black. He wouldn't mind.
Yeah.
Unbelievable boat.
I would assume.
And I've heard.
Yeah.
And I said I should have taken that boat invite. Should have taken that boat.
Missed
invite.
out.
Yeah, sometimes I do be seeing people's stories of, oh yeah, I should have taken that one.
FOMO gets real. Yeah. I don't need a whole pitch deck of like your boat and
don't.
who's on it and all that, but I do need some context. If you're going to invite me to something, anything really, the boat is just a great example.
Yeah.
If you're going to invite me to something, I'm going to need a little bit of a like, what is it? Where is it? Who is it?
Yeah. What? Okay. First of all, when you leave the dock, are we coming back at sundown?
Right.
Because there's sometimes like I've been on a boat where you leave the dock and you're
gone.
no, we're driving.
Yeah.
We're going to the other spot.
Oh yeah.
We're-
Pull up to Party Cove or something
Yeah,
like
I
that.
don't think
yeah.
we're what? Hold on, we're still going.
Yeah.
We're going.
We've been driving for 40 minutes.
This isn't like, hey, if you want to go back to the dock and grab something from your car.
No.
This commitment.
We went out. Our friends got a house on the river in McMinnville.
Yeah.
And my first question, because we have Arrow with us now.
Yeah.
I'm like-
yeah, you gotta, yeah.
I'm like, is this we go out on the boat and we don't come back for the whole day?
Is this
or
a
is this
circle
like,
around?
can I get back to
Yeah.
and they were like, oh, we're going to come back to the dock like every couple hours. Like, no problem. And I was like, oh,
Great.
cool. We're awesome.
Great.
No problem.
Yeah, yeah.
Fantastic. And it was great.
Hey, we're gonna hang on the dock. You take the kids on 2 laps.
Yeah.
Come back. They're gonna hang on the jet skis. We're gonna go out.
In.
And and then the boat pull up to a bar. Oh, game over, dude.
Yeah.
Game over.
Yeah, it's a vibe.
Boat. Hey, at dinner, go shower, getting back on the boat, going to the bar.
Ooh, that is nice.
Game over.
That is very nice.
Did you go on the boat? Or
Game
no?
over
For the 4th? Did you go?
No. But I've done the boat to and then the drive home in the dark after the and that's how
That's kind of a
that's
weird
how
one.
Netflix documentaries start.
Yeah,
I
that
wish
is,
I was
yeah.
on
Yeah.
the boat
Yeah.
for the 4th, man.
You did?
I wish I did.
Yeah.
I was on Broadway like a degenerate.
Yeah, I was down there too.
Were you?
I love it.
Dang, you guys could have
I mean, it was worth it, but
was
I'll
awesome,
never do it again.
Nah, we do it every year. Down.
Well, your experience is probably slightly raised in mine, but yeah, sure.
Watching the fireworks, standing or sitting?
Oh, I was standing all right.
Easton was in line.
Yeah. I was in a crowd, bro.
Standing?
Yeah.
Watching fireworks standing. Hey, take.
Is that a rich person
Yeah.
thing?
No, take
being able to sit down and watch fireworks.
Yeah, no.
Take accountability. Take accountability of your life right now. Wherever you listen to this, answer this question for me?
Honestly.
Were you watching fireworks standing or sitting? If you're standing watching fireworks, talk to somebody.
Work harder.
Do better. Make this your resolution. Next year, July 4th,
Yeah.
I'm gonna be watching fireworks sitting.
I will say they started blaring music during the fireworks when they
Yep.
started going off on the rooftop bar.
Yep.
Started playing Toby Keith, man.
Oh yeah.
And I looked up how hard it was to enroll in the military. I won't lie. I was just like, I'm ready to rock, dude.
And
I'll go right now.
that's how I feel in NASCAR
Yeah.
races when they have the flyover.
I'll go
Yeah.
right now, dude.
We'll stick a boot in you.
I will
That's
say-
where I'm like, dude, let's
It's
go.
the American.
I just hear choppers rolling in behind me, and I'm like, let's go to war, bro.
You know how the I hate to say this, but you know how the when you're a kid and your mom was like, let's say not even your mom, because you like the babysitter was like, don't come across this line. You're 6 and 7, you're a boy. Where are you going? Right up to that line.
Yeah.
Just to try to, and maybe I need to be more mature about this, but when people said you can't celebrate July 4th, that made me,
Who said that?
people on the internet.
Oh,
That people aren't celebrating. You didn't hear any of that?
no.
Oh yeah, it's crazy, bro.
Yeah, there's a lot of, because of Trump and everything that the America is right now. They just make these TikToks. We're not celebrating July 4th this year. There's nothing to celebrate. You didn't see any of that?
No, dude,
Bro,
I have
Easton,
not been
this
on my
guy's
phone
got a
much.
baby.
Yeah,
This guy
yeah,
has
yeah.
got
I haven't been on my
a
phone
baby,
much.
dude. Bro, have you heard about the Carnival Cruise Line stuff?
The poop cruise?
No.
Oh.
You haven't heard about it? We'll talk about it next
No,
week.
what is that?
No, it's. I don't have anything to add to it.
Okay.
I'd just say as 3 white men on a podcast, I got nothing to add.
Fair enough. Okay. Oh wait, I do know what it is.
I think I know what you're
I
talking
did
about.
see this
Basically,
headline.
Carnival Cruise Line has turned into a hood cruise.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm just gonna say it. It's the hood cruise.
Their words.
Their words.
Yeah,
They
pretty
are.
much.
And it's very people fighting on there, people trashing things, people being violent, people causing a scene, and they have cracked down on certain activities. They're like, we're not playing these certain dance songs anymore. We're not. There's some. I'll just say there's a black. I don't know what it is. I was gonna say anthem where they have the fans where they pop open these. Those fans. Those
Like the Chinese fans?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So they go and they it's a part of what I get as wide as I can say this is a part of one of their anthems. Pop open your fan, everybody, and they go. One of the rules now is no more fans.
Yeah, for them to crack down, if they were like, we need to crack down, and then be like, this is how we need to crack down is nuts.
No, yeah. You ever been to like
They're like, no more rap music. We'll
Yeah.
start there. That should solve a lot of problems.
ever-
It's like, wait, what?
You ever seen any like a nightclub and it's like, hey, no Timberlands, like no backwards.
Oh yeah,
hats. Like,
no
hey,
hoodies. It's like,
yeah,
oh
just
my.
It's basically like a picture of a stereotype of a black guy
Yeah.
without
Yeah.
the guy.
Without saying-
just the clothes. It's like,
Dude,
dude,
it is really bad.
we know what you're doing
yeah,
here,
you
man.
know what you're doing.
Dude, yeah, there's one in Dallas. It's like no Jordans. It's like,
Yeah.
all right.
Yeah, just say no blacks. Like, we'll.
Sure.
Now you're getting me
We know
involved,
what you're
all right?
doing.
Now you're getting me involved. Yeah, this is not. It's very thinly veiled. Very thinly
Yeah,
veiled.
they're not even trying to
hope
be
they're trying
subtle.
to-
with this, dude.
Is that a
I just found the article.
yeah, the winter rebrand?
Yeah, dude.
Yeah. What are the new rules? Do you see the new rules?
That's what I'm trying to find.
Yeah. I think you scroll down. You should be able
They
to
got
find
AI
it.
videos.
The rules
of it
have
now,
triggered
too.
a wave of cancellations.
Oh, yeah, everybody's
Obviously.
canceling their cruise. Yeah.
Obviously. Let's see. We got the message loud and clear.
Here we
We
go.
are not your demographic anymore, said one TikToker who obviously was not white.
Okay.
Carnival decided they wanted to rebrand.
There he goes. Zero. No tolerance on marijuana.
Yep. Fair. Totally fair.
Criticism new ban on handheld non-battery operated fans. Yeah. I again.
The cruise line also allegedly banned the popular wobble dance.
No, this is, bro.
I think it's funny. I think it's funny on both sides. I think it's funny I think it's hilarious.
I mean, I'm laughing at Carnival.
No, it is-
Like,
yeah,
it's,
yeah.
This is like, guys, what did you think was going to
Yeah.
happen?
Yeah. Yeah.
I would never go on a cruise ever. So they can have it.
I don't
bro.
like now. Cruises are awesome, dude.
No. No
Cruises,
way, dude.
what?
I've never been on
Not
one.
a chance. dude.
Cruises. Hey,
No way.
If you talk about inviting people on a boat, invite me on a cruise. Say less, dude. I'll be in there.
No, again, but if you were going on a cruise,
I'd
if
be
you
in
went on a
there.
cruise and the ship was sinking, you'd be one of the first ones they'd save, bro. They're leaving me, bro.
I would say most of the cruises I have been on in the last 10 years, actually all, I've been working.
Yeah, see, so you're,
And so they put you on the top, up on the top deck.
see.
Yeah.
I'm in the back of the line for breakfast and everything. Bro.
They're like, okay, we're going down. Anyone seated, first
Anyone-
priority.
yeah, anyone watching this?
Anyone standing, stay
Sitting
still.
down.
We'll come back
We'll
for you
take
if
it
we
from
have
here.
space. Yeah.
Oh, we didn't even get to the tour dates. We didn't get to the advertisements. Nothing.
Yeah, we got
so
too
excited.
locked in. Go ahead.
It's been gone. Oh, so far I've been holding good on my no stand-up policy.
Yeah.
Since the Tonight Show.
Sitting.
Been going strong on the sidelines and coming up with jokes by the bucket load. Jokes. Starting in September, we're coming to Grand Rapids, Fort Wayne, Paducah, North Charleston, Macon, and Hiawassee, Georgia. October, Evansville, Dayton, Peoria, Knoxville, Greenville, York, Pennsylvania, Detroit, Cleveland, Birmingham, Chattanooga. November, Boise, Spokane, Tacoma, Abilene, San Antonio, Tyler, Austin, Phoenix. December, Phoenix, Santa Rosa, Redding, South Bend, Munhall, and Buffalo, New York. Hold on, go back up to the top of there. 'Cause
Sure.
The 30th or 31st of August, we added Las Vegas.
Ooh.
Yeah, we going to Las Vegas, baby. A little Labor Day, Sunday Labor Day situation. Come through.
That sounds fantastic.
Yeah, it's awesome, dude. Yeah, the tickets are selling good, well.
It's a great kickoff out
Yeah,
there.
coming through.
Speaking of kickoffs.
Speaking of kickoff, nice. Well done, Alex. This week's episode brought to you by Brunt. Oh, well, listen, I got all kind of. All right, first of all, have you seen me wearing these boots?
Yeah.
I've been rocking these.
Yeah,
Brunt
I've
boots.
seen you.
I've been walking. Sometimes you just wear them and then you don't wear them anymore. But I got another pair of boots from, I'll say, a competitor.
Sure.
Don't wear them. These Brunt boots are for me.
You're sticking with them.
They are for me, but it's kind of like a this guy knows construction. When I wear these, I get respect.
Well, it's also like if you're wearing a boot in the summertime,
yeah,
I gotta respect that boot. I gotta assume that boot is top tier boot.
it's with purpose.
Yes.
Working.
I'll wear it, dude. Invite me on your boat. I'll wear a boot.
Sure.
They were like, this guy's committed.
Maybe not the best to swim in,
Yeah.
but on the boat,
I
yeah.
drowned in them.
Yeah.
yeah.
I'll go down with my brunts.
I'll go down with my brunts. Sounds like a rap song you can't play on Carnival Cruise Lines.
No brunts on Carnival Cruise Lines. This just in.
No brunts on Carnival. No, Alex. They said no Timberlands.
Oh, I'm sorry.
can't wear
Right. You can
These
wear
are brunts, bro.
Brunts
These are
are
brunts. What you
approved
mean?
by the official boot of Carnival Cruise Lines. Brunts.
Dude, these things are fun. I'll be wearing them all the time.
They look sick.
I'll tell you, I got a lot of guys. I'm a shoe guy.
Yeah.
And I'm a shoe guy. And sometimes I got the shoes in the once they go, you ever had something in rotation in your closet that's in the back?
Yes.
'Cause it doesn't get in?
Yes.
Brunts, stay up front.
Yes, dude.
Stay up front, baby. Get yourself, and they got a whole line of what do they got? Everything. Hats. They got a pair. They sent us a whole box of stuff.
Full brand.
Full brand. Get 10% off.
Nope.
What?
$10.
Oh, $10.
Even better.
Even better. At Brunt with code NetPositive. That's www.bruntworkwear.com/NetPositive. Hashtag BruntPod.
Hey.
Oh, baby. Hold on. Let's do a promotion.
Okay.
I'll give it. It's workwear. Send us email us with your best sales pitch for how blue collar you are. We'll send you a box.
Yeah, send us your W-2.
Send us. No, yeah.
Send us you standing up watching fireworks.
Send us out, and then we'll send you.
What
Send
about-
us your submission, and maybe a wife can submit for their husband.
Sure, I like that.
This is how blue collar this man is. I'm talking about boots to work. Obviously, are you working in sun? Are you bringing a lunch to work?
Nice,
You
that's
got
a
it
good
in a pail.
Really good one.
Does it involve tools? What else would be super blue collar?
Punching a clock physically.
Oh,
like
yeah.
literally punching and punching out. Yeah.
A boss that is terrible. No, that's not blue collar.
No, I think that's
'cause you got kind
everybody.
of freedom. Yeah. Is it heavy machinery?
Yeah.
Send a picture of your
nice.
hands. See what the hands
Ooh,
look
the
like.
I
hands.
want to see calluses. The best one, we'll send a box.
Okay.
We'll send a Brunt
Where
box.
should they send it? They should email it to us?
Email it to us.
Okay.
info@netpositive.
Send us a work vlog.
Yeah. What's the email?
It's in the
Info@netpositive.
description.
It's in the description.
Yep.
And this is not sponsored by Brunt, by the way. We're throwing this in.
Yeah, this is just for
throwing
kids.
this in for us.
Yeah.
Oh, let's get around the internet. You want to see what's going on?
I think that's
so
a great
much
idea.
Hey, and listen, as we do always on this podcast, I'll say most of them sent in by the listeners.
Yeah.
Based on stuff that we have talked about and stuff that applies to, I'll say, the listeners. And listen, let me say this. I don't know if this needs to be said, but I think the era of I was on where are we at? On the where are we? Oh, went to the river for July 4th. So I'm putting on sunscreen, right?
Yep.
Somebody says to me, "Hey, we don't do sunscreen anymore." You're like, "What? That's the thing now?" They were like, "Yeah, all the chemical." Have you heard this, Easton?
Yeah, so that's why I'm sunburned, bro. It's because some dude convinced me.
Yeah.
Some dude convinced me that sunscreen was cancer.
Yeah, all these toxins you're putting on yourself.
Yeah.
The sun comes. The Lord invented the sun.
Right.
Let it wash over you.
Sure.
Sounds like something I heard at youth camp.
Yeah.
Yeah. No sunscreen. And I say this only to say, hey, the era of trusting people and getting good information is done.
Over.
Unfortunately, you got your brain is gonna have to clock back in.
Yeah, you got to think for yourself a little bit.
Yeah, your brain has to clock back in.
That's a really
It does,
funny way to
because
say
you go,
that. That's
hey,
really good.
sunscreen,
Yeah.
no sunscreen. Hey, cold plunge, no cold plunge.
Sure.
Which one's better? I was at my doctor, and they were like, I've talked about this before on this podcast. I had COVID twice.
Yeah.
And this is the doctor that I trust. They're like, hey, I'd really get that vaccine. You're like, what? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Your mechanic is like, hey, you need to get this air filter. You can't absolve your decision-making, knowledge-gathering activities to someone else anymore.
Yeah, we gotta turn autopilot off. We gotta turn off the
You have
cruise
to.
control.
And we had a good run.
Yeah, it was
we had
great.
A fun run
Yeah.
where we trusted the government. There was only really like one expert, so we really had to believe
Just
him.
Neil deGrasse Tyson.
Yeah, and we were like, I don't know, Mars seems like a long way away.
Yeah.
And now there's a lot of information, and now you are gonna have to decide for yourself. Unfortunately, I know that's gonna be a lot of work, but ask any mom. They'd be like, you need a firm mattress. Obviously, you're a parent. You need a soft mattress. You need to wrap your kid up. It's bad to wrap your kid up.
Right.
You need to give the kid sugar. It's bad to. You're like, dude.
We didn't read anything for that reason.
Yeah.
I was like, nope, we're making our decisions.
Yeah. You're just gonna do the eye test.
Yep.
This looks like she likes this.
And I ask people that I know.
That
Hey,
have
and
good
respect.
kids.
Hey, what did you guys do?
Yeah.
What are you doing? What are you doing for sunscreen? What are you?
Yeah. What's
you know
your
what I mean?
strategy?
All that.
What a
You get-
shame.
Why do you say
The only
that?
person that's getting good advice these days is the guys on Pawn Stars, dude.
Yeah.
They got an expert for everything. And
Since
that's,
day one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What is this?
Everyone else is cooked.
What is this gold coin? I got a guy.
Yeah, hold on a sec.
He
Yeah.
comes in. He
I'll
goes,
have him down here
"Nah."
in 5 minutes.
I wish we had that.
It's like they have all
Yeah.
the experts just in a hotel next door. And they're just like, we'll call you down when we need you.
Hey, baseball card guy, get in here.
Hey,
Baseball
somebody
card
buzz 307.
You're up.
guy. Call him up. Need baseball card. What, dude? Old fishing, hunting. Yeah, bring him in.
Yeah, get Frank. He's coming down.
Yeah, dude. We should. If that's a conspiracy,
What?
those guys are experts.
Yeah.
The Pawn Stars guys. You think those guys are legit?
I mean, yeah, they probably just planned it out. So we're like, we got a guy coming with a baseball card. Call the baseball guy.
Yeah, call
Yeah.
the baseball guy. And
And they also could not know what it could be just a guy.
well, he sends them it. He sends it to him a week before.
Yeah.
and he does a lot of research.
Dude, it's like
what
not
this is.
hard. You know how, like in court cases, they'll
Yeah.
call in like experts and stuff just as like expert witnesses. It's not hard to become one of those people.
Yeah.
There was like, when I was freelance and doing social media stuff, like early days, I found this agency that would like basically help you get work.
Yeah.
And one of the things that you could opt
What are you
in
an
for was
expert at?
like, I am an expert in these things, and I would absolutely like to be called for trial if ever there's an opportunity and you make X a day
Yeah.
to do it, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
Like, it's just checking the boxes and filling out the info. Nobody was asking me.
You would be
Prove it.
Nashville homeowner,
Sure.
city of Nashville.
Sure.
Podcasting.
Yep.
Celebrities.
Sure.
Pop culture.
Social media marketing.
Yeah. You're like, I'm an expert. I'm an expert at a lot of
Yeah.
things.
Just let me know when you need me.
with ChatGPT, everyone's an expert.
Right.
I'll come up with no. There's plenty of information for everybody.
Yeah.
You're gonna unfortunately there's gonna be a positive on there's gonna be someone to back up both sides now. Yeah.
Can I spin off that or spin all the way back to the beginning of that?
Yeah.
I'm a sunscreen guy now.
Yeah, you
I
are.
became one a couple weeks ago.
You were off now. You're
I was
back.
off. I'm going to get a base burn to start
yeah.
the year,
Oh, yeah.
and then I'm going to just coast.
That didn't work.
I can't think it's sustainable.
Yeah,
You know?
tough shot.
And so I am on an SPF 50 train.
50?
Yep. I put it
That's
on
heavy.
once in the house before I even leave.
Yeah. Oh.
Cheat code. And then I'm locked in. And y'all can see me.
Yeah.
I'm doing all right.
I'm pretty tan. What you don't want to go is out into the sun and the wind, and then this is when you apply.
Yeah.
Especially,
That's what I did.
You did?
2 hours after I already got cooked. So.
Especially if you got kids.
Too
You
little,
gotta do
too
that
late.
in there.
Yeah.
Tough.
Oh, man. Let's get around the internet. No, what do you want to do with first? What them Christians doing? We got a couple of those.
Let's see what them Christians are doing.
Sincere satire. We got a couple of those too, and we got a couple of things from the internet.
Let's go
'Cause
Christians.
This is what happens. Everybody should know this. This would be in our quiz. This
yeah.
would be in our quiz of our podcast. What happens the week after a guest episode? Stacked. Stacked.
Yeah.
Because we had a week off
Yeah.
of people sending stuff in.
Yeah, we're all backed up.
This is the best of the best.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That'd be a good one to ask too. What them blanks doing?
Yeah. What? Oh yeah.
Fill it in.
What them blanks? Dude.
You'd be like, dude, I don't know.
You're like, this is true, and I'm not sure where you want me to go.
Yeah.
This week's episode brought to you by Miracle Made. Super quick. Woke up on their sheets this morning. The weather's heating up. Speaking of, you got a sunburn. What you want to do with that? Get in all these hot sheets?
Oh, that is bad.
Nah,
That's
you don't
really
want to
bad.
do that. Get temperature regulation in your sheets with Miracle Made, baby. That's what I got. That's what I woke up on this morning. Traditional bed sheets can harbor more bacteria than a toilet seat. Can lead to acne, allergies, and stuffy noses, and it's gross. Miracle Made offers a whole line of self-cleaning antibacterial bed sheets, pillowcases, comforters that prevent 99.7% of bacteria growth and require 3 times less laundry. Temperature-regulated properties for better quality sleep. I feel great, baby. Self-cleaning, comfort, and quality, designed for your skin, ladies and gentlemen. Upgrade your sleep as the weather heats up. Go to trymiracle.com/netpositive to try Miracle Made sheets today. And whether you're buying them for yourself or as a gift for a loved one, if you order them today, save over 40%. Unbelievable. And if you use our code NETPOSITIVE at checkout, you get free 3-piece towel set and save an extra 20%. Unbelievable. Miracle is so confident in the product. It's backed with a 30-day money-back guarantee. So if you aren't 100% satisfied, get a full refund. Upgrade your sleep with Miracle Made. Go to trymiracle.com/netpositive and use the code netpositive to claim 3 free-piece towel set and save 40% off. Again, that's trymiracle.com/netpositive to treat yourself. Shout out to Miracle for just in time, ladies and gentlemen. This episode brought to you by Gooder. $25 active sunglasses that don't slip, don't bounce, and are 100% polarized, lightweight, comfortable, 100% polarized, like I said, stylish. Lots of cool colors. If you're active or running, they don't slip or bounce, easy to clean. Stylish, stunning, starting at $25 a pair, a per. 1-year warranty, 30-day money-back guarantee, 100% satisfaction. Dude, we were on literally the best way to celebrate America, we were on a Can-Am. One of those like 4x. Me and Lydia were following one of our friends to like a swimming hole, which is the most American thing I've ever heard.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, and this is not Gooder didn't send in this, but I lost my Gooders. Had another pair. Nice. I could not for the life of me see when it went from sun to shade. I was like, dude, I can't. Because we were going down these dirt roads and I couldn't see, and I was constantly taking these things off when they're in the shade, putting them back on when we're in the sun, and I noticed that I never did that with Gooder. I never did. They would adjust. Does that make sense? When they're in the sun, it blocks out the sun, but you can still see in the shade.
Nice.
We're in the shade, it still let enough light in.
Yep.
And that's not in their copy at all.
Yep.
But I was like, with Gooder, I just leave them on and they adjust. I was like, I can't see anything, and then I had to take them off in the shade.
Easton just got a pair too, right? You got another pair?
I forgot my sunglasses, so I got some when I went to Phoenix to play golf.
Indeed. Yeah, that's where you need them.
They didn't send it to me. I paid full price.
That's where
Nice
you
deal.
need
Worth
them.
the price. For
Boom.
sure.
Did you use code NETPOSITIve maybe?
Should have.
No, I bought them at Dick's, I think.
All
I asked them, I was like, can I use code NETPOSITIve here? They're like, what?
They're like, yeah.
They're like, who are you?
We're big fans.
Yeah.
If you want to support the show and pick up a pair of Gooders, giving away Net Positive listeners free shipping. Oh, I bet you didn't get that at Dick's, brother.
Dude.
On your first order, go to GOODR, no E in that, .com/net positive and use the code net positive to get free shipping. Gooder 30-day money back guarantee, 100% satisfaction. Find a pair at gooder.com/net positive, baby, and get the free shipping, or at the link in the episode description below. I don't know, dude. Should we go for the Christians?
Yeah.
Let's see what the Christians are doing. Let's go to and this girl that we're gonna play this clip is a second time guest, second time clip guest.
Ooh.
On Net Positive. Let's hear what she has to say.
Why do I believe in God? Because how else would I get woken up in the middle of the night when I need to pee and not piss my pants? Who would be doing that if not God? Hey, Dana, wake up. You're going to piss yourself if you don't go to the bathroom. That's God, obviously.
Yeah.
Yeah,
it is.
Yeah,
Of
man.
course it is.
I don't want to hear, hey, convince me that God exists. You're going to talk about the planets. You're going to talk about the solar system. You're going to talk about Noah's Ark. Say less.
When was the last time you peed your bed? Oh,
Yeah.
Decades ago?
Yeah.
That's God.
Because he said, hey, you got to go to the bathroom. Oh, good looking out. Shout out to whoever said this.
Just wake up in the middle of the night like, thank you.
Amen.
Just walk into the bathroom.
Yeah, so you hear all those commercials about guys that get older. Are you getting up to pee multiple times a night? Oh, what do you mean? Being talked to by the Lord? What you mean?
Oh, I heard his voice?
Yeah.
Is that a bad thing?
You don't hear it all at night? I heard it 3 times.
So what if they don't get woken up and they do pee the bed? Has God left them behind?
Yeah,
Check
also
yourself.
they're drunk.
Yeah.
Also, they got drunk last night. That's why you don't. Well, that's when you pee your bed and you don't wake up.
Yeah.
It's because
That's why.
Yeah,
Because God's like, you deserve this.
Yeah.
I'm not waking you up.
yeah. I'm not waking you. And you know what?
He's just sitting there like this. Like, go ahead, bro, pee.
Hey, and you know what? You know what little kids do? Pee in the bed.
That's right.
Yeah, until you get saved.
That's
Until
what
you
it is.
get
That's
saved.
what it is. Yeah, that's
why. We solved it. That's an unbelievable take.
Peeing the bed, number
Yeah.
one indicator
yeah.
that you are not, your salvation is not as locked
And
in
if
as you
are,
want it to
yeah,
be.
and if you are,
Yeah.
didn't hear it from me. Didn't hear it from me. I heard a similar take on I don't know who it was. The guy that big like a Christian, I don't know, convinces you that God is real type thing.
Yeah.
I think maybe I talked about this on this pod before, but if you cut your finger, right, you slice it on something, all the blood will rush to it. Clot, scab, scar, heal. Nobody had it. Just they go, we got it. Oh, he got an error in his body. Let's go solve this.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
It's the same type thing.
Intelligent design.
Does that make sense?
Yes. Yeah.
They go, hey, we got it.
Yep.
Hey, the heart's just in there going.
Do you see what her shirt says?
What does it say?
Sunscreen.
Does it? Sunscreen. Yeah. Stellar. She was the one that did the punching holes in the wall.
Yes.
That's the same girl.
Yeah, I like
Shout
her
out.
a lot.
Welcome back. What's her name?
Dana.
Dana
Donnelly.
Dana Donnelly. Shout out. She got a new hairstyle.
Looks good.
Since last time we checked in on her. I like people on TikTok like this. This is an Instagram, I think.
Yeah.
But they just go, there's a girl, Ava Screams. I follow her. It's one thing. She's just in her room to camera.
Yeah.
You follow me. It's where are we at today? Are we doing a rant? Is it stand up? Is it a pod clip? She just is to camera.
Yeah.
I like people like that.
Me too.
Justin Nunley is another one.
Yeah.
You know exactly what it's going to be. It's a Justin Nunley clip. We know it's very. Does that make sense?
Yes,
It's
definitely.
very simple.
No jump cuts either, just one take.
Straight
Yeah.
up.
Go to her. Go to her page. I bet it's all look at the camera.
It's not.
It's not. Oh, all right.
It's not. She's not ugly, so she posts a lot of that type of stuff.
What's
It's great.
up, Dana Donnelly? Yeah. All right.
Love her. Love her.
shout out.
Yeah, we love her.
Come
yeah,
through.
yeah.
Come through the pod.
Love
We line
Dana.
up.
Yeah,
Come through the pod anytime.
Got a boat?
My
Gotta let us know what kind.
Yeah. It's kind of like on the hey Easton, did you use free shipping? You see what we're trying to do here, Easton? Just say yeah. Yeah. He goes, no, dude.
I went to Dick's.
In the middle of an ad read. No, I didn't do that. Hey, I better all of her feed us to camera. Yeah. We were moved on. Anyway, he goes, no.
I'm like, nah, she's really hot. Check this out. Yeah. Let me flash over to her feed real quick.
Well, we didn't know that. I don't think I visited her page, but we're fans. We got to go follow
right.
her. We got to follow
yeah,
her.
shouts out Dana.
Yeah. Shout out Dana.
Moving right along.
All right, this one's going to be tricky, and we're not going to agree on this.
Okay, great.
But
fantastic.
Well, this is a photo. Let's just photo.
Okay.
Okay.
Rare that we get a photo.
Rare
as a-
photo.
yeah.
Okay, this is a sign of looks like it's a First Baptist Church, Dallas.
Okay.
It says, "Meet the pastor. Please observe the following: no photos with pastor. Time constraints. No handshakes or hugs. Wellness. Pastor is unable to receive any items at this time. And whoever posted this is here to crush this.
Yep.
Right?
Yep.
Of course. Here to make fun of this.
Yeah.
Okay. I feel like I've talked to a couple of people about this. The local church, bro. Like when I started in comedy, I feel like it was 2012, 13, 14, 15, when I really was making a lot of content, kind of gently, lightly making fun of the church. I love the church. Obviously, my dad's a pastor. I think the only hope for America in a future is the health of the local church. But I've said that since day one. I feel like I was kind of roasting it, kind of making fun of maybe practices in the church. And I feel like it's gone so far in 2025 that I don't think my role anymore is to just trash on it. There's plenty of, I want to be like, I've kind of always been like, if everybody loves something, I'm like, I don't know about this. And I feel like my role going forward is to like not encourage it. I'm still obviously a comedian to make fun of stuff, but everybody is just we got it. Pastors are in mega yachts. Okay. Yeah. Pastors are flying private. Pastors are the richest guy. It's like, dude, it's like, we got it. There are hundreds of thousands of churches and pastors that are humbly serving their communities. Yeah. And I just am not on board with the just complete. I started like making fun of stuff, and then all these other people are, and I'm like, oh, I'm not this. Yeah. I don't want that. I think it's funny. I was reminded, I don't know who this pastor is, and obviously a meet and greet line at a church, but like, like this is
this is testing you right now. You want to go back to your old ways?
No. I go, dude. Well, if 1,000 people want to meet this, I don't know who the pastor is. Sure, I'm defending this pastor. Yeah, I go, hey, I would do this at my meet and greet. Hey, yeah, we got a lot of people to meet. Yeah, and also everybody's trashing this pastor. Oh, who does he think he is? I don't know this guy. In defense of him, listen. You ever read that story about how? And this guy's not Jesus, obviously, but Jesus. You ever read that story about Jesus was teaching or talking to his people in a home? It was so packed. You know the story?
Through the roof.
Through the roof. Yeah. Two of his buddies. Okay, he was so sick. Two of his buddies like, we have to meet Jesus so bad. I'm not comparing this pastor to Jesus. They cut a hole in the roof and lowered him down. Yeah. You don't think during Jesus' time, all those people around him were like, no, you can't get to it. They had to have. Yeah. If they were going to that extent to get to Jesus, the disciples would have been crushed in 2025 for saying, no, I thought this was Jesus. I thought he meet it. Yeah, there's too many people. We're not going to be able to get to dinner if you keep blocking this doorway. Get out of it. They had to have. Yeah. Based on the size of the crowds that were following him, they had to have. I'm just saying, in the defense of this pastor, I mean, the sign is a tricky look.
Yeah, but the sign didn't come from nowhere.
A lot of people,
you know what I mean?
Like
the sign came because these were problems. Everybody wanted to take a picture.
Everybody wanted to bring him a gift.
Everybody wanted a handshake and hug. He was getting sick.
Yeah. Now you probably shouldn't make this sign. You should probably just communicate that, or do a better job of. But
I was gonna rip him. How many people do you think are at this church? I looked it up. How many members of this church?
I would guess it's First Baptist Church, Dallas. I would guess this
I hope
is probably
big. I mean, if it's small, that would be a problem.
10,000 people.
How many?
16,000.
What you mean?
He's also one of Fox News' main contributors.
Yeah.
Who is it?
His name is Dr. Robert Jeffress.
Hey, shout out. Hey, you know what I'm trying to do in my meet and greet? Have these rules.
Yeah.
I'm trying to have too many people want to do too many nice things for me that I got to set some limits.
I'm not mad at this.
16,000 is a lot of people, bro.
That's a lot of people.
If half the people want to come talk to you, that's 8,000 people.
There was some like documentary that was like, we're exposing the church. Remember they wanted to come on the pod? Yeah. And I was like, no. Also, exposing pastors on private jets. I did that joke in 2014, 10 years ago. We got it. There are some pastors abusing the system.
Yeah, there definitely are.
Yes, no one's disagreeing with that. I'm just so sick of everybody just trashing the church. Josh Benson had a take the other day. He's like, I'm leaving this church because my pastor is driving a Tesla. He goes, that's a $35,000.
Yeah,
that's not
what. Yeah,
he's like, what? The pastor lives in a neighborhood. What's he supposed to do?
Right.
Like, does that make sense?
Yeah, for sure.
It's just so much piling on.
Like, where is the line? How much is he allowed to make?
Hey, I didn't get accepted to the worship team at my church. Your voice is bad. And for also all the people that are giving to those pastors in the private jets, look yourself in the mirror.
Sure.
Why are you giving hundreds of thousands of dollars? You got tricked.
Yeah. Yeah.
You got tricked. What? There's a couple bad apples, but it's just like everybody's like everybody's just and I don't gather that they're here because they love the church.
Yeah.
But they're here to tear it down.
That's, I think, the major difference, as you were talking about, like how you were doing this early days and then have kind of faded away and are feeling the other way now.
Yeah.
A lot of the other people, not all of them, who have jumped in on the joking are not joking.
They're not joking.
They're
here to tear it down.
They're here to tear it down.
It's
like, in your friend group, we can call each other names.
Yeah.
You can't come in and call us names.
No.
You know what I mean? It's that same
And then
thing.
the people calling names, you're like, oh, y'all are all together. I'm like, no, I'm not with them.
Right.
I love it.
Right.
I'm not with them. That's what I think I want to do.
Yeah.
Obviously, churches still do maniacal stuff.
Yeah, and we'll joke about it when it happens.
And Christians do wild stuff. We talked about them on this podcast. Of
course.
And we still, obviously, plenty coming.
Yeah.
But I'm just not in the, let's crush him.
No, I
Whoever
like
this.
And I like this sign.
Yeah. Shout out.
This is well done. They even explain why. How often do signs have rules on them and then explain the rules?
Hey, can the
No photos, time constraints.
Just for me, can the title of this pod be wellness? In
parentheses wellness. Yes. No handshakes or hugs. Parentheses wellness.
Also, y'all dirty. What you mean? No, I'm just kidding.
Can't be touching the pores. Come on now.
Hey,
you know how many pores I shook hands
meet
with
the
today?
pastor. No, but listen, the pastor, to his credit, let's defend him more. He's trying to meet people.
He is. He's seeing his community. He's literally shepherding his flock.
What you mean? He's trying to meet people. He don't want to be sick.
Yes.
He's kind of the leader.
Wouldn't you get on him even more if he was like, yeah, no one's ever met him. He always just does the sermon and leaves. Or you'd be like, well, he's not even he should be in his community. Shouldn't he be a better shepherd of
every day? What's his last name?
Jeffress.
Hey, when we show up on Sunday, we want to meet Jeffrey. Where's he at? He's always sick. He's meeting everybody, dude. Stop with the handshakes. We need to hear you teach us about the Bible.
It's another teleservice again because he has COVID again.
Also, he don't want to go into his head. He wants to stay humble. No gifts. No gifts.
Pastor is unable to receive any items at this time.
I want to stay humble. That's in the Beatitudes.
Yeah.
Don't bring gifts.
Do not bring me gifts.
Hey, redistribute them to your local food pantry.
Yes. It is. You can't win.
Shout out.
You can't win.
Also, I'll say that this take doesn't exist anywhere.
This
taste doesn't exist anywhere, dude.
I like it.
What a podcast.
Good for him,
dude. Let's get around the internet. Let's see
what
everybody's doing. We're checking in. Somebody sent this along for the good. Speaking of, we had a lot of blue collar talk on this pod. Somebody sent in a list of agricultural themed baby names.
Oh.
Sure. Here we go. Let me read a couple of these. Rye, Gable, Harvester Crist. I like that.
You call him Harvey for short.
Harvey.
That works.
What's it? Oh, short for harvester. Bro, in the hunter-gatherer days, that guy's getting a wife.
Yeah.
What's your name? Harvester.
Yeah.
Sign me up.
Done.
Yeah. Now this next one's going to be tough to justify.
Yes, it is.
Ho.
Yeah. So no for me, dog.
I'm gonna say no. There's some other good ones. Fielder, my girlfriend's last name.
Yep. Fielder.
Fielder Crist.
Fielder Crist.
Fielder. I like that a lot.
All right.
Hay. What's Hayes? Oh, hay.
Hayes is good.
Because of hay.
I like Hayes.
Like horse eating hay.
Sure.
Just plural.
Yeah.
Horse. Look at all these horse. Look at them eating all these hays.
So many Hayes on the
A lot
field
of
today.
hays.
Yeah.
Barley. thresh. That sounds like a what are those? Tradwise. This isn't like tradwise. Like tine. I don't know what that is. Rake. All right, rake. We got to draw the line.
We're out on rake.
Root.
No.
You say no to root. Spade.
Yeah, no.
Dirt.
Name your kid Dirt. I dare you.
Dirt. Chris.
Crist
I
is
dare you
sick.
to name your kid.
Well, dirt can go because it's like, dude, throw this man in the dirt. Also, dirt is where everything is planted and grows.
Soil.
Is that in there?
Soil, Chris.
How's soil not in there? Silo.
I actually
like silo.
I like dirt a lot.
Dirt.
If we can just stay on that for a sec. I like dirt.
Let me think about it.
Dirt, Crist.
Dirt. Legos.
If Dirks can be a name,
Dirt can be a name.
then dirt can be a name.
What's your name? Dirks? No, Dirt.
Dirt. Like, you know. point the
DIRT, bro.
You know, like
You know,
Dirt?
Yeah.
yeah. How would you say it? I say Christ, like Christ, but without the H. That's what I say. Do you say Legos like Legos?
Yeah, I just say Legos.
Dirt without the nutrients.
Legos like Legos.
Like Lego? Like
Yeah,
the,
yeah.
yeah.
Mm-hmm. Without the inheritance.
Yeah. Interesting.
Yeah.
Dude, interesting. Crop Crist. That sounds like a rapper. Yeah. He submits his application for the cruise ship, and he might get a
Off
second
name
look.
alone.
Yeah.
They're like, no.
Crop. Your name's Crop. Mulch. No, I go dirt before mulch.
Dirt before mulch, for
Yeah.
sure.
Mulch is kind of a collection of what wasn't dirt. Yeah. Wheat. I think there's a kid's named Wheat already.
I think they're kind of running out of
Yeah.
steam here.
Harrow. We could add something to this. Rake and hoe are, I would say, no.
Gone.
I'm going with harvester, and you like rake. No, you like
I like dirt.
Dirt.
Yeah. Easton, what's your pick? Top name on this?
Fielder.
Oh boy. I'm gonna go with Hayes because it's the most normal name.
Nice.
Hayes.
Cool.
There you go. You're not gonna
A lot
get
of good
bullied for
suggestions
that.
in the comments though. Manure was left off the list.
Manure? Oh, my.
Left off the list.
Yeah, tough. All right.
Manny for short?
Yeah.
Manure?
Manure. Manny.
Manny?
Your name's Manny? Oh, Manuel? No, Manure.
No, Manure.
What? Shout out to whoever sent that one in. Well done.
That's an interesting
solid
one.
piece of content. What else we got going on? The intranets. Oh no. Okay. Let's go with the South.
You want to know what I've noticed after moving down south in the USA from Australia? There are so many people here from California and New York who refuse to assimilate. I'm in Nashville, so you already know there's some Californians down here wearing cowboy hats. They'll go to Boot Barn, get a buckle, but they won't become part of the South. They always got such a bad attitude, mate. They're always so eager to inject their ideals into this place. They don't say please, they don't say thank you. And the funny thing about it is, man, these people from California and New York, they don't like the South. They think the people are stupid, they don't like their politics, but they want to have nice neighbours, clean streets, but they don't contribute to it at all. Oh, Jack, why do you have an opinion? You're not even from here. I moved down south in the USA because it's better than Australia. I dropped my off at the airport. I'm not walking around saying, why isn't there Vegemite and kangaroos everywhere? I'm like, oh no, I'm in the South. Give me a beer. I'm not putting the shrimp on the barbie. I'm going to Cookout, mate. People will move here from Los Angeles because Los Angeles is an actual and they bring their with them, mate. You're moving down here because it's better than where you left. See you later, mate.
Shout out to this kid, dude. Unbelievable take. Unbelievable take. You moved here.
The land of the free and the home of me mates.
Home of me. Is that what he said?
No, that's what I'm
you
saying.
moved here, brother. Yeah.
I love this kid.
Yeah. I don't even know. I feel like I've seen this kid on Broadway. I mean, I had definitely.
For sure, dude. For sure.
He said,
this kid's
I
on Broadway.
moved here
Yeah.
from Australia because it's better than Australia. So you can't, we're talking about immigration within the country.
Right.
But you can't, wherever I've been, hey, what are we doing? Yo, we're going to Italy. You know what they do? You don't sit down and demand the waiter come to you. It's more of he kind of comes to you once every 30 minutes. If you go out, it's not an in and out. I got to get to something. That's what you're doing. That's like I go, well, I don't do that, but I guess I do that now because I'm here.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, I don't drive on the left side of the road, but this is what y'all do? All right. I'm going to figure out how to do this.
Yeah.
It's nice. It's an honor to visit here.
Yeah.
Yeah. This place is awesome.
Yeah. He's right.
Yeah, this guy's right. But if we say it, we're jerks.
For sure.
This guy's saying it from the other perspective.
Yeah.
You came here. What you mean?
Yeah, I'm not walking. I love his being like, I'm not walking around saying, well, where are the kangaroos then? Where
Yeah.
It's like, well, you had those, remember? And you left for whatever
Yeah.
reason.
So, yeah. Easton's sitting on something.
No,
Yeah.
I'm not. This is valid.
It's valid. But you say it from that perspective. I moved out. Yeah, if I've lived in California.
Yeah.
I'm gonna leave the NASCAR and Bass Pro Shops. I'm gonna just practice that in silence.
Some people
Y'all don't
just
do that out here.
Some people just can't help themselves.
To bring their old stuff.
Yeah, to bring he's like, I left my baggage at the airport, bro. Like I left it there.
And got a beer.
Yeah.
You chose to move here.
Yeah.
If you do, this is the way we do it.
Yep.
I'm trying to think of maybe an exclusion to this. If you were like stationed somewhere, if you're like in the military and they said, hey, you have to move there.
Sure.
For work or something.
I mean, I guess.
But even then, get on board with it.
How entitled are you to think that the entire place should change because of what you miss from wherever you just came from?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
You ever seen those like restaurants that are like West Coast? They're like, dude, is there a freaking burger in here? Or it's like all like everything's like leaf.
Oh, the menus?
Juice. Like, is there anything of substance in this place? It's like from the West Coast.
Yeah.
I'm like, dude, what? Don't bring this here. We don't want this. That's shout out to this kid.
I love it.
We're gonna have him on the pod.
Love it.
Yeah. Where's he from? I couldn't tell where he's at in the background on that thing. Good for that kid. Let's go to one of the most brilliant pieces of content that I saw on the internet. Let's go to the hospital. Listen to this. Caption is, when you use your microwave to fake like you're in the hospital to call for it.
Yeah, boss man, I can't come to work today, boss man. I'm in the hospital right now. They got to run all kind of tests on me. I don't know what kind of tests, but they say they got to do blood work, the glucose, and you got to check for my sugar and all of that. So
stop. You can stop.
Wow, bro. Wow, dude. Wow.
It's gonna be a day.
Dang, how's no one thought of that before?
When you use the microwave to fake like you're in the hospital to call off work.
Running right now, come back negative, then don't be looking for me.
That's so well done.
50,000 comments.
It is the same beep.
Same beep.
Do that if
Play it again. Just let me close my eyes.
Come back.
Where's
looking, too good? So you're gonna have to replace me today.
Same. It's the same.
Yeah, he's in the hospital.
Yeah,
no
he's in the
question.
hospital. That guy's in the hospital.
It
Yeah.
is what it is.
Unless they time it.
Who's the company that makes the beep sound that
I'll let
is
you know
selling to
something.
microwave manufacturers
Hey.
and
All right.
heart rate monitors?
Hey, you want to get a new beep? Nah. Dude, yeah.
Let's just use the same beep.
No reason to reinvent the beep.
It's a good beep.
It's a solid. It works everywhere.
Yeah. Hey, how'd you make your billions of dollars?
Yeah.
You're not gonna believe it.
Yeah.
You ever press a button on a microwave?
Wait, that's GE. This is GE.
Yeah.
Who's in the beep department? This guy's been off work for 2 years.
beep department.
Hey,
He's like a one-hit wonder.
Yeah.
Like he just got that one beep made once and he was like,
Hey,
I'm chilling, bro.
we got this microwave ready to go. Hold on, what are we waiting on? The beep hasn't submitted their
waiting on the beep to come in again?
Hold on. I got it. They said they must have had it already. They said it took an hour and they sent it over to us.
This is the same beep. It's a good beep.
Hey, why reinvent it?
It's a good beep.
It's a good beep. Shout out to that guy getting people off work, especially in the summer.
That's really
the
good.
Day after the week after July 4th, might need it. Let's go to there's a lot. We've had a lot of talk on this about moms. Moms, and they get it's full-time job to be a mom. Mm-hmm. And a lot of people say being a mom is a full-time job. We've heard that a bunch, right? Being a mom is a full-time job. Here's a different take.
It's time for men to recognize being a wife and a mother is a full-time job. So if your wife doesn't have dinner ready on time, write her up. Oh. You're her manager. That's your job. If she says she's tired and not in the mood to mess around, let her know that her time off is not approved. That's your job as her manager. If she comes to you crying and says that being a wife and a mother is not fulfilling enough for her, stop her right there. Tell her this could have been an email instead of a face-to-face meeting. That's your job as her manager.
Follow for more like this.
I might have to implement this could have been an email into my household.
Yeah. Anyone try any of these things and report back and let us know how it went for you.
This could have been an email. After just getting destroyed on something I obviously did wrong or didn't take care of. So this could have been an email is what you're telling me. She's like, no, you haven't done laundry in 3 weeks.
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, but we're wasting company money here. This could have been an email.
What is he talking about instead of like a face-to-face
meeting? Yeah. This could have been an email.
Yeah, all the chatter about it's full-time job. All right.
Yeah, just Slack me.
Yeah. That's good.
Just hit me on Slack.
Send it on the Slack.
I don't know why we're doing this.
Time off not approved.
Time off not approved. He lost me on the second one. The second one was like, whoa, hold on, buddy. Hold on.
The comments wild. Dude.
Yeah,
wild
dude.
Comments.
No PTO.
Shut up. Yeah, no PTO. Interesting take there. I like that guy.
Yeah, that's good.
Yep. Thanks, buddy.
Good
Thanks
beard
for sending
too.
that in. We've had a lot of people. We got this the most in the past 3 weeks. This last one here, and if you're listening on Spotify, you might have to switch over to YouTube for this one. People said it's a what them Christians doing, but people said, John, is this you? And I didn't open it because I just saw a lot of like, I'll get it when we come to the podcast.
Sure.
Is this you? Is this you? And I didn't open any of them, and I finally did. And people think, do you think this looks like me?
I didn't until he looked up.
That's not me.
No,
bro.
this doesn't look like
That's not me.
No.
With a that's not me,
This
bro.
doesn't look like you.
It doesn't look like me.
He has feathered hair.
Yeah.
This doesn't look like you.
Well, he has the same. My beard's kind of the same.
Yeah.
My jawline's same structure, same nose.
When
same
he
eyes.
did his, like, it looked like he kind of got into character and
Yeah.
then looked up to the Lord for
Yeah.
a little bit of, like, support.
Yeah.
For that minute, I thought maybe for a second
was
it looked
me.
like you a little bit. Yeah.
I'll say if
Past that, though, no.
if comedy doesn't work out for me,
Mm-hmm.
and the local Pentecostal church says, "Hey, John, can you come by?" I'm not speaking for an hour.
No.
I'm gonna say, I'm gonna give you 30 minutes, but I got a little presentation at the end. I got a closer. Cue up the track.
Yeah.
And let me and I'll say in a couple years, if my hair starts falling out, I might go in this direction.
It's nice to know you have
Yeah.
a fallback like that.
I
It's
can,
always good
I
to
can
have a
see
plan
myself
B.
going in this direction.
Yeah.
It's not currently me, but thanks for sending that in. Thanks for sending that one in. Oh man, let's get to. We don't need to get to the girl groups. I don't know if we should cover that. This week's episode is brought to you by AG1, dude. I'm liquided up. If you miss or stop taking your AG1 for a bit, what do you notice? I'll tell you what I notice.
Yeah.
Tired in the afternoons.
Yeah, I'm a lack of energy guy for sure. I'll lose
yep.
it. Yep.
I'm not going to say I'm not as creative, but I'm not going to not say that
Yeah.
also. Yeah. I think you get fired up in the morning, you're ready to go, and then you can go all day. When I'm on the AG1 train, and especially I've been out of town a bunch, it's been hard to stay on it.
Yeah.
But I liked it whenever I get back after a holiday. Hey, listen, I got to clean the house. I got to organize things. I got to get my to-do list together. I wake up. I got to get my AG1 game.
The other thing that they don't write in the copy that I've noticed is really helpful for me is like the thing that I miss a lot when I'm away is my routine.
Yeah.
And then when I'm back and I'm in my routine, I'm locked
Yeah.
in and it feels good. And so like in addition to all the actual like nutritional benefits that you get from AG1, also even just the routine of making it for yourself in the morning, starting your day with it.
Yeah.
That hits.
You know, like the way they talk about like making your bed.
Yeah.
It's just gonna get you off, and you're like, dude, I'm already.
Yep.
I woke up at where did we have to go the other day? Somewhere where it's like 5. It was light, by the way.
Yeah.
At 5.
Yeah.
And you got 5, 6, 7, 8, 3 hours where nobody's doing anything. You just that's AG1. That's what it feels about for me. When I take it, I'm already, dude. Yeah, y'all go ahead. I'm ahead of y'all.
Yeah, dude.
Oh, now clinically backed with an upgraded formula. It's perfect time to try AG1 if you haven't yet. I've been drinking AG1 for years. That is true. Multiple. I'm happy to be partnered with them for the pod. Shout out to AG1. They've been around for a long time. Subscribe today and try the next gen of AG1 for less than $3 a day. It's unbelievable. If you use my link, you also get a free gift with your first order. So make sure you check out AG1. Drink the link. That's not, hold on, let me say it. The link is drinkag1.com/netpositive to get started with AG1's next gen and notice the benefits for yourself. That's drinkag1.com/netpositive. Me and Lydia were talking about something related to health or something, or do something to some kind of test or a new gym. It's going to include blood work and you to make sure. And she's like, I don't know if I should do this amount. I go, what, with your taking care of your body? Yeah. If you don't have that, you got nothing.
Yeah.
We don't have anything.
Yeah.
If you're going to go extra expenditures, which all the things you can spend money on, and you're choosing to invest it in your body.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good
what
idea.
You mean? Yeah. I'm going to go ahead and approve that.
Yeah.
It sounds great. Hey, I don't know if I should go to this gym because they do more. They do take your weight and do tests and make sure you're on the right. Yeah. Do it. $3 a day. What you mean?
It's another thing you could do. It's another thing you could do with your wife at the house is in terms of managing her is you could approve or deny her expenses.
Yeah.
You got to submit the expense report every month.
Yeah. It's receipt.
We'll look over that. Not approved. Not approved.
That's
not approved.
great. Yeah. Why didn't that guy add that?
Yeah. It's a good
Why
one.
don't we come up with that?
Yeah.
Expenses not approved.
Not approved.
Yeah. I need you to ask.
I'll reimburse you for this one, not this one, this one, this one.
I need to see receipts.
Yeah.
From Jason Aldean's.
Yeah. Save your receipts. Yeah. This could have been an email.
Oh man, let's not do that one. Let's not do that next.
Sure. Where do you want to go? How do you want to wrap?
Let's wrap it up. First of all, let me say I got a shout out, a fifth sponsor, Goliath Lawn Care.
Ooh.
In Ohio. Shout out to my guys, Aiden and Carson.
Okay.
They're my little cousins.
Nice.
My young cousins out at the family reunion. Teenagers got their own lawn care business.
Nice.
Goliath Lawn Care.
Love it. Great
out
name.
There,
strong.
crushing it. Hard working.
GLC.
Speaking of blue collar,
Ooh.
Aiden and Carson out there.
It's a great business to get into.
Now, I don't know what area of Ohio they're in. And I think, because I was talking to him about this, I said, I think the lawn care radius is, 20 miles.
Yeah.
To cut grass.
You got to put it on a trailer.
If you're out of this, where you can't drive to Toledo to cut the grass.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
you can route it, though. If you can get some, it's like a tour. It's like
Yeah.
routing a tour where it's like, we'll go over here, we'll hit a spot.
We'll
If you
get
can,
out to, we'll get out to Toledo. We'll get out to.
yeah, if you can route it, makes sense. My buddy had a lawn care company growing up, and he made a ton of money in high school.
Yeah, these guys are killing
just doing that. It was great.
These guys
I
are
also,
like 15, 16 years old. They go, hey, we'll gas up the boat.
have I told you I
will.
fantasize about like that being my job?
So do I, dude. So
Just mowing lawns for the rest of my life?
You think guys do that?
Think about that? I do.
Is that a male fantasy?
I think about it all the time. I just want to throw my AirPods in, and I just want to sit on a mower and just mow the high school field. Doesn't that sound good? Did I just take you somewhere?
Just lines. You ever seen those?
Just lines.
Those TikToks? I watch all of them.
I fall asleep to those all the time.
You ever seen the ones with the guys with the weed eaters?
Yeah.
I watch all of them.
Yeah.
Where he's like going into a backyard, he sets up his camera, organizes it.
The ones where like I found this overgrown house, I cut it for free, and I'm like, dude, I'll be asleep in 13 seconds.
I love those guys.
Yeah.
I don't have grass.
That's
do
right.
fantasize
That's
about
right.
cutting some.
Yeah,
I mean, I have my own pot of grass
for sure.
upstairs.
Still growing.
Oh, that's right. You
Still
do.
growing.
How was the
It's
update?
growing great.
Handyman Summer Boys,
Still
how are
growing.
we? What's
Going
going
great.
on?
I got I lost the one kind of grass, but the guys that have been advising me, these professionals,
Yeah.
they tell me I'm right on track.
Cool.
And I'm about to explode.
Dude,
It's about to.
I'm really happy for you.
Do you think all guys fantasize about that?
I don't know, man.
I don't want to cut grass.
You don't want to do that?
No. I mean, maybe if it was like if I'm mowing like Augusta or something, I'll
Give
do
him
it.
give him 5 years.
Yeah.
Might change.
How
You
old
might come
How old
around.
are you?
23.
How old do you have to be to start fantasizing about cutting
26.
grass? Yeah,
I think you
because
gotta have a house at least.
yeah, but no, because when you were young, it was a chore. Every kid,
That's why I don't
every
like it.
boy,
Yeah.
I had to.
Yep.
Yeah.
Then you start getting some years out. I've asked if I could come cut people's grass.
Man, those were the days.
Can I come cut your grass?
Is that John?
Yeah.
Was that John Crist?
Is he cutting his grass? It is just yeah, because I used to
Lawn
sit
Crist.
in an office. Oh my. That's so stupid.
Bermuda Crist.
I used to sit I used to work at an office, like in a this, and you would look out into it was like a nice manicured, and every 2 weeks on a Thursday, those guys would come.
Oh, dude, at like an industrial park?
yes.
Those are the best.
And I
man.
was in there in the office typing away, trying to like have 35 sales calls.
Yeah.
And those guys were out there, and I thought to myself,
I want to be them.
I want to switch.
Yeah,
I
dude.
want to switch.
Yes.
Now cue every guy that is cutting grass to be like, we would
They're
rather
like,
be you.
I'll tell jokes.
Yeah.
I'm really
I'll
funny.
come sit in the air conditioning.
Yeah, yeah.
We need to, yeah.
I miss that, man.
Is there any people in Nashville that own a lawn care business that listen to this podcast? Let me come out.
Yeah.
Let me come out for a day. I'm
Do a
off
day
work
on the
until
job.
September. Let me come out,
Bro, a day on the job, little vlog.
Let me come out. Yeah, I can't.
John on the job.
I can't go out with the crew and be like, we're vlogging. I just gotta be. I think I just gotta be. I gotta be.
We'll hide in the trees. We'll film.
We'll vlog from a distance.
I'm not gonna.
Handyman summer.
Yeah.
I took in my kitchen island. There's a 4-drawer stack next to the dishwasher.
Yeah.
I cut out the bottom 3 drawers.
Oh.
Made a fake front with the drawer fronts.
Yep.
And then turned it into I pull out that entire
thing.
thing with the trash bins inside.
Ooh.
I'm getting good, fellas.
that a
I'm
lot.
really proud of myself.
The hidden trash cans when you know you're starting to level
It
up.
feels good.
You're sitting for fireworks next year.
Yeah, because then you
think
got
so?
somebody with
Yeah.
a can. You got somebody with a can at the house. Where do I? Oh.
Because it looks like 3 drawers still.
If I can't find the trash can, bro, I'm like, I shouldn't be in here.
You're like,
Game
dang.
over.
Yeah, dang, they're doing it.
We put an offer out to Bear Grylls
Yeah.
to come on the pod.
Yeah.
And also one of the he's a big fan of the pod. One of the Property Brothers.
Ooh, nice.
He said he's going to come by too.
Both of them. We can talk about some real man stuff. Maybe we
Yeah,
can
get him in
learn
here.
some things.
Yeah, we can get him in here. That'd be great.
That's cool.
Speaking of, this is a perfect wrap for this
Nice,
episode
dude.
of the podcast.
Yeah.
We got a well, I don't even introduce it. Let's play it.
What's up, boys? Just caught this fish
Heck yeah, brother.
at my local pond, and I'm low-key so proud of myself. It's the biggest fish I've ever caught.
Let's go. That's it. Let's go.
Let's go. What's up, boys?
I love this
He's
kid.
just checking in.
Oh, Bussin posted this. Nice.
Just checking in, dude.
Nice,
What's
dude.
up, boys? We support him.
Heck yeah.
This guy gets it.
That's huge.
That's what the internet's for.
Dude, good for him.
Tell us how you doing.
Solid head of hair on
hey,
that lad.
Teach Amanda fish.
Very nice.
You know what I'm saying? Shout out everybody on the podcast. Thanks for listening.
Yep.
Lots coming up in the next couple weeks. A couple big guests coming through. And as always, appreciate everybody listening to the pod, spending an hour with us. We'd love to come by to all your Thanksgivings, to all your July 4th parties, to all your graduations. We can't do it, but we honored that to
Time
you.
constraints.
Yeah, time constraints.
Wellness.
Wellness. Otherwise, yeah.
I mean, yeah, sure.
We'll see you next week.
Weird, but on the net, it was a positive. It was a positive. You cannot be serious. On the net, it's a positive.